people may still feel boxed in nowadays, but I think people are more so backed or boxed in, like in generations before us. I feel like with as time goes on and we have more generations, more people are more encouraged or feel empowered to explore other avenues. Like for example, I was talking to my kids, my students, and I asked them what they wanted to be when they grow up, and like 80% of them said like YouTuber or like streamer, right? And I was
Facts.
like, well, there are good jobs out there, like being an electrician, plumber, you know, like doctor, lawyer, scientist, maybe even teacher, But they're like, nah. They're like, nah. I want to be a streamer. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to vlog. Vlog my life. Travel. Do all these nice things. So you would have heard that, no, 15 years ago, 20 years, not a chance, right? Um, and you have more opportunities now to not really stick to one career path nowadays. You can transition to different things. I could be a teacher today and I could be like a pastor tomorrow. I could be, I mean, not a lawyer tomorrow or next month, but I could make steps to be a lawyer or a doctor, or I could also be a streamer, right? Have multiple streams of income doing different jobs, right? So I feel like as more time goes on, um, yeah, the boxes will go away, the walls will break, and then you can do whatever you want to do. But I feel like for Kanye's like experience or what he's talking about, his perspective, most people know him as rapper, right? As an artist, right? So it makes sense why the Jumbotron would put him as artist, rapper, because he is society sees him as an artist or a rapper that took other avenues to make more money, right? To channel his passion or his creativity in other mediums. So I mean, if he feels like he's more than just a rapper, just like LeBron feels like he's more than just an athlete, then by all means, that's his own perspective on his existence, right? Or his status in society. So he's entitled to his opinion, of course. But I don't think that yeah, I don't think that it's been possible for us in this generation to be more boxed in, because I feel like we're more encouraged or more free than ever before, really, to be honest.
Tiana, what you think about that?
So I strongly agree with what he was saying. I mean, if we're specifically talking about Kanye, I feel like whatever you're most known for, whatever you're, I guess to say his biggest achievement is, that's what you're going to be known for. Um, I feel as though here, for example, I'm most known for being the teacher that has locks and sings. Yes, I can probably do a bunch of other things other than that, but that's what I'm most commonly known for. I don't think that necessarily boxes you in. I just think that whatever you're most known for is what you're going to be, what's going to be put at the forefront. Um, but I don't think, as a generation, I don't think that we are boxed in. I just think that whatever gets the most publicity is what you're most known for.
Now that you said that, I actually have to say that. All right, so depending on what you do though in society, you can be boxed in though, right? You can't just do anything and everything, right? Depending on what you're currently doing. So, let's say I was in the entertainment industry, like the adult entertainment industry, right? so, so if I was a very famous employee there, right? It's very odd for me to go from that to want to run for governor, right? Like, or run for mayor. Like that's no chance. Like no one's voting for that. Like no.
You say that.
Well, yeah, that's very true.
Exactly.
California different, like California, New York, very liberal places. There's maybe some leeway there, but for the most part, it's very the chances of that happening, right, and to be very well respected in that field the chances are very slim. right? So
And I
not
feel like,
everything. So
yeah.
exactly, like not everything. Like depending on what you do, the paths you make in life, the decisions you make in life, those can box you in, right? Just like, hey, if you commit a crime, right, you lose your rights, right? You don't have all your freedoms, so you're boxed in, right? So if you all your life you were a scammer, right, you're not gonna work in a bank, like right. You can be boxed in to a degree. So there's definitely levels to it. But I think that's other perspective I wanted to add. In
Yeah, I actually agree with you. However, I don't feel like that's society boxing them in. I feel like their choices box them in. I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging, but
yeah, but I mean, like if you decided, I want to do this, for extra cash, and then that's what you're mostly known for, then that reputation carries like on with you. So that's attached to who you are. So that can positively and negatively affect you in any, let's say, person's business that you want to pursue in the future.
All right, Joe, what you think on the topic?
Um, I agree with Deontay. His point was very well articulated. I actually seen there was this woman. She's actually banned from her child's high school because the school found out she was an OnlyFans model, selling content. So she came and go pick up her son. So, I mean, like Tiana said, there's consequences to every action. So just choose carefully what you want to do, and make sure it's really what you want to do, because you might be boxed in, you might not. You feel me? Depending on what it is.
For sure. Carlin, you can wrap it up for us. We will be able to get to the next topic. That was a quick one.
No, yeah, I agree with everyone. I though specifically speaking about Kanye, I think some of it is his mentality boxed himself in. Clearly, we know he is a business conglomerate at this point. Like, we are aware, but like you guys are saying, most people know him as a rapper, but tell me a lot of people don't know he has Yeezys. Like, people are aware that there's more to Kanye than just being the rapper, especially since I'm not a big follower. So if I'm wrong about what I'm about to say, let me know. But like, I don't remember the last time he put out like a full album or EP or whatever. People know him for his fashion at this point. I think especially a lot of the new kids coming up, they may be introduced to the music, but a lot of people know him for fashion. Granted, I may not understand the fashion, but that's not the point. So I think for that statement in particular, and in the context that he was saying it in, it has a lot more. It's more telling of his mentality than what society was actually saying at that moment. So to translate that to us, like you guys are saying, so at this point, I could be a school psychologist and a YouTuber and have other passive incomes just by having access to the internet, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. But just by having access to all those, I can do honestly whatever I want. Of course, my choices do matter. They do. But I have access to multiple different ways to get different parts of my life out there. So as long as I don't box myself into the small box of psychologist, I could be a YouTuber tomorrow. And people might enjoy the content that I make as a school psychologist. But I'm also a YouTuber, So anyways, I agree with what everyone is saying.